Okay, everybody, we're here. It's July 6th. It's exciting. Look at the crowd we've got today. You like how I'm going to do that? Okay.
Thank you,
Rick,
Todd.
yes. I'm getting old, Todd. Come on. Rick has got a video for us to see. Rick, why don't you tell us about this video, please?
Yeah, sure. So I shot this one on a road trip up into southern Nevada. We stopped in a town called Goldfield, and there's this outdoor art project going on out there. It's similar to like Cadillac Ranch in Texas or the Carhenge up in Nebraska. So we stopped there for an hour or so, and I started shooting video and put it together. And while I was putting it together, it was kind of seeing how kind of dull and boring and everything it was just with plain looking video. So I did some effects on it, and I put it through a high contrast filter and then a vibrant filter after that, because it's just an edgy, funky kind of place, and I wanted the video to have that kind of edgy, funky look. And so that's pretty much it. And so as a result, highlights are kind of blown out a little bit and shadows are black, but that's kind of what I was looking for.
Okay, well, let's check it out. Okay, what do you think of that?
Loved it.
Great music.
Yeah. The music is what kept it going.
Well, the music and those hard cuts
Yeah,
were perfect,
yeah.
absolutely perfect. I'd never put Cross's album there between the shots, because it slows it down.
Yeah, that was great.
I have only
Yeah.
one thing I could critique, and that is sometimes you just wanted to read more. But
Yeah,
I understand him not wanting to leave it up longer because of the pace of the music. But there were a couple of things that
Yeah.
were there that I just, oh, come on.
well, I think you
But no, that was great. I loved it.
you can always
Watch
extend
it
the
again.
shot just a little bit and then speed up the zoom a little bit more, let's say, and that would keep that pace. So maybe you had an image that was, let's say it was up for 5 seconds, and you'd make it 7 or 8. And then normally you're saying, I'm gonna crop this tight at the end. We'll just come in a little tighter, that'll keep that speed going.
Yeah, but it's like the other one I did, the House of Books. And
Yeah.
not about reading everything.
Right.
It's more about the
visual.
the essence of the whole place. So you have to make your own trip a little bit all.
Yep.
I'll tell you what,
Played
it's
so many times.
really nice. I did see one little goodie, actually 2 little goodies, just minor, very minor. At the very beginning, you're not full frame. Why is that?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really notice that.
Yeah,
Unless I don't know. I don't know why that's.
you started, you were tight, but you just need to clean up your zoom. Because if
Okay.
you kind of come in, you need to crop. The other thing because as soon as that hits, that's where I noticed it.
I didn't even notice it.
Boom. So that's just a quickie. Just recrop that. The other thing I was thinking too is you've got right here. I don't know if I'd rather see that text at the beginning or the end. I don't know. Did that bother anybody?
What bothered me was the plainness of the font.
Well, there's no drop shadow. It would have been nice to have a little drop shadow there to help it. But to me, it's like you've got this great. This whole video is great, and to Phil's point, this is it's very plain that you've already started, and now you're giving us this. Either you start with this text, maybe with a black screen, or finish at the end with a black screen and some white text.
Yeah, I think I was just wanted to try something different
Yeah.
for a change.
And again,
Different type of text too,
possibly, there was something about, like, you'd already started, I'm into the images, and then
Yeah.
now here's this text, it's like, okay, I almost like the idea, if this is at the end, because I'm hearing this great music, and I'm sitting here and my toe is tapping, and
Yeah,
I'm getting into it, and then at the end, if I saw photos and music by you, I would go, holy crap, he did the music too and played it?
Yeah.
There's some impact there at the end.
Mhm.
Just a thought.
I just thought this was a great piece,
Yeah.
other than the font. But 2 things that caught me. Number 1, your music is always just
Yes.
fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
But if I were the average viewer, which I'm not, but I wouldn't see any effects in this at all.
Yeah.
I just see this as bad pictures.
Okay.
I was looking for solarization, or when you said you were using filters or whatever, I was looking for more. For the average viewer, I think they'd look at this and go, oh yeah, that's really a good video, but
Okay.
eh.
But it really was just very plain and dull looking.
Oh, I'm
Just
sure,
a standard video.
And maybe, if I saw the originals, I'd go, oh yeah, I see what
You know what though? I love, that doesn't bother me at all like it bothers Phil.
What's that?
If you hadn't have told us of what you had done beforehand,
Yeah.
I would just go, hey, I love it. These are super saturated. Colors are really snappy.
Mhm.
It really meshes with the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is the background, I mean, it's Mojave Desert. The background is just so plain and
Sure.
nothing going on back there. So I just wanted to snap the colors a little.
And this is Goldfield?
Goldfield, yeah.
I have a question for you. Did they ever open that hotel?
I don't know. We didn't really stay and mess around in Goldfield.
No, don't get me wrong. I think this is really a good piece. It's just when you said you're going to use all these effects, and I was expecting just wild stuff. And it is, if I saw the bland originals, I'd go, oh yeah, I see what you're doing.
Look, I mean, this is super high contrast, like you said. Look at that black level. There's no detail in there. So he's really slammed that black down. He's got super contrast. The colors are outstanding. And then Phil, see, there's always hope that you're going to show him. Just saying. Come on.
So one thing I was thinking, Kevin, you do a lot of the masking. I think if you just kind of blurred out the outside edges, it would kind of
Draw you in.
focus you in.
What program are you using to edit, Brett?
It's a mobile app called Luma Fusion
Oh,
on
okay.
an iPad.
Okay. So you're doing this all on your phone
Well, iPad.
or your iPad? Okay. Can you do any multiple layer stuff? Meaning 2 levels of stuff besides?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you.
I'll send you a mask that I use. It's very subtle and you put it over all the pictures
Oh, okay, yeah.
and it'll just kind of, to Kirk's point, it just kind of draws your eye in just a little bit. It adds just a little something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of doing that.
Yeah.
I like it just a wide open screen.
Well, you know what?
I see why people do
You
it.
know what, though, the beauty of this is, we don't want to do everything the same. We don't want to be robots and everybody do everything the same. We have things that we like or we don't like. I think the colors are snappy and outstanding. And if you didn't tell me, I would have just said, wow, he really, jacked up the color, but I love what he did.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I was really,
Danny, or-
I was really excited when you said it was gonna be in Goldfield.
Yeah.
We were on a road trip and accidentally came across that and went out and what is this thing? And there was such a fun discovery.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like, I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I was in that.
Yeah.
I was there.
Sure.
And I love what you did right now.
Oh, thanks.
It's really fun.
You had something, Danny, or no?
Yeah, so my question is, you've pounded into my head, or the group has, cross these off, cross these off, cross.
Right,
And now you said, I wouldn't use it here.
right.
Why?
Because of the pace of his music it's very upbeat. If you just listen to the beat. I don't know, what is this, probably 110 a minute?
I don't know.
I mean, that's cooking. So they just,
And it's about 4 seconds per each.
yeah, and so if you were gonna do a cross dissolve, if the images are up for 4 seconds, you're gonna cut out a second total, so now the image is only up for 3 seconds.
The cuts are perfect.
They are perfect.
To the beat.
The hard cut.
Yep.
There's
A little bit to,
There's,
And it's a contrasty, hard image you're looking at, everything, so a cross dissolve just softens it.
Yeah.
The hard cut just reinforces it.
the beauty of it, Danny, is that, there isn't a set playbook for any of this in terms of what you're doing, your transitions, whether it's some kind of a special effect transition, like we saw Paul had kind of the book turning thing that was going on there or whatever. But this piece, hard cuts with that music is perfect. I wouldn't change a darn thing on it. So I think the more that any of us start doing this, you know what you like, you know what works well as time goes on. And then sometimes you just go, hey, you know what, I'm gonna try something different today. And maybe you do it with hard cuts and go, oh, I don't like that, I wanna do something different or whatever. Just experiment and play. So I'd say this is a complete home run. This would be a great Showtime piece.
Yep.
And I think if you fix that, just that first shot, Rick,
Oh, right, yeah.
I think your money.
And the placement of
The text, like I said, if that was at the very beginning,
or the ad.
the thing that would be interesting too, just as from the beginning, if you started with a black screen and the music starts,
Yeah,
photos and music by Rick McDonald.
yeah, I really just I think I wanted to put it just before the rhythmic music comes in
Right,
and just have a short intro and then put it in and then have it start,
yeah,
basically, but.
yeah. Food for thought. Okay,
I'm a little worried about Daryl wanting to see all these dirty messages.
I didn't see any 30.
All right. Does anybody have anything else on that?
No, that's great.
Great job, Fred. Thank you.
Thanks.
And to Phil's point, and I would agree, your music just makes this even better.
Sure does.
All these videos you've done so far, that you're doing the music is cool. All right. Diane, you have got a video for us, please. Why don't you tell us about this? Whose phone is on, by the way? It's not mine.
Not mine.
Not mine.
Daryl.
It's mine, I'm sorry.
Daryl.
I don't recognize the ring, and I'm turning it off.
Get with the program here, Daryl.
Todd and Sally had a celebration, 250th celebration for the 4th of July. And I was invited and I shot some video, and this is my gift to Todd and Sally.
Okay,
All right.
Awesome.
let's check it out. Hey, what do we think of that?
That's fun.
Very good.
Music too.
Definitely captured the
The best.
experience of
The event?
yes.
Music was wonderful, the photography was wonderful, the cuts were good, everything.
That's a great example, Danny, of somebody using cross dissolves. Even though the music is upbeat, but she had the pictures up a lot longer than what we saw with Rick's. So it allowed you time to see it. It didn't fight with it at all, I thought. What did you think of you like the music selection?
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was
It's
perfect.
great.
Yeah.
Great photos. The one thing I did see, which was interesting, the shot when Todd is doing the burgers. And there's a little bit of warping that's going on because you were stabilizing it. Was that it? Did you stabilize that clip?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's, again, these are things that knuckleheads like me see. Hang on, here you go. If you look at the very edge, watch down in here, and you'll see kind of this warping that goes on. And it's basically cut from the stabilization. Sometimes you get this weird. See that little bit of gel you thought? You see that?
I didn't
Very
see it.
picky. We're more focused on Todd pitching the.
There, and that's something sometimes that stabilization doesn't always, it does a good job, but you'll get this kind of little jello-y thing.
That's so picky, it's unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's like,
Saying it, no, when I'm looking for, when somebody's,
You know, the sad part is I saw the same.
I'm just stupid enough to say it. Is that what you're telling me? No.
So is there a way to fix that? Because I see that in some of the things that I try to
Sure.
stabilize.
Well, there's different, in iMovie, there's only one stabilization. So in DaVinci or in Final Cut, there's other methods of
Yeah, there's three different
stabilization.
types.
And you can try those different ones.
Yeah.
Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Yeah,
It just depends on the subject. In that case, that warping or that jello effect. Again, I'm always looking for it in the stuff I had to do for Caterpillar.
But coughing that big, or it was.
No, it was still, you'd still get
Just
that.
warp something
It
else.
would warp something else. So
just take the stabilization off, right? Just.
you could take the stabilization off, but is that a worse shot? To Phil's point, which is a good point,
Yeah,
99.9% of the people in the world are
Yes.
never gonna see
because
this.
they're not looking at that.
They're not looking at technical,
Yeah.
I'm looking at technical.
There is a way in After Effects to correct that.
Is there?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of parameters in there,
I think,
but why would you want to do it? I mean, who's ever going to see that?
you know, the thing I would do,
Kevin,
yes, just said some knucklehead like me. If you send me that clip, I'll run it through Final Cut, stabilization, the different parameters and see if I can get it better for you.
okay.
Yeah, again, not that you're gonna wanna go back and fix it. Again, it's a perfect video.
I wanted to ask Diane,
Todd would have noticed
Diane,
it. That's who you're giving it to,
where did
right?
you find the music of those?
I'll fix the bay,
Pixabay?
yeah.
Yeah, that's Diane is the queen of
That's my
Pixabay,
favorite.
right there.
Well, it's the only place I go.
I don't know what that is.
Pixabay.com.
It's a website. They have all kinds of things, illustrations, photos.
and they do want credit, right?
Yes, they want attribution. So that's why she always, anytime you go to Pixabay, at the end of your video, you've got to put that it came from Pixabay and who the artist is.
Okay.
But it doesn't cost you anything. And they've got a ton of stuff.
It's really good.
So it's a great source for music.
Yeah, wonderful.
Like you said, music, sound effects, little clips,
Yeah,
screenshots.
yeah, a very good source of stuff. Anybody have anything else on that?
Yeah, as always, Diane is really good at composing and figuring the right pictures and the pacing. She just does A work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing that's great is the more we do, usually the better we get. The more that you shoot stuff, the better you get. So.
The biggest problem was all the people she invited.
Well, it wasn't her, it was.
I just want to say that the house is small and I couldn't invite everybody, so I had to pick and choose and everything, but you are on list for future party.
Well, he did.
That's why I didn't show up, because I thought there'd be too many people.
Yeah, and Kevin has the award for the cornhole tournament.
Hey,
Well,
Is that right? Is that the award? All right.
well, but
Yes,
this is by a rule change. Because
56,
Sally,
16.
Sally won, his wife won, and then later he's like, "Oh, we can't give it to her," and I'm like, "You gotta give it to her. She kicked my ass." 5-0. All right. Well, good job, Diane. I love that.
That was fun.
All right. I got one more to show you, and then we're out of here. Quick little goodie. This is one of mine. This is from Balboa Park in San Diego. And the funny thing is, I edited this 2 months ago, and I don't remember what's on here. So let's just see what's on. Okay, what do we think of that?
Are you getting royalties from IMAX?
So if you look really close, which I did watching since I know it was yours, you could see the mask.
Yeah,
It's not,
it's
you
very
can't
subtle.
see it, but it's just, it cuts out some of the corners.
Well, what it does is it just draws your eye is always, let's see, one of those rogue shots, maybe, but like that shot there. It's just on the edges. So it's very light. See it going all the way around. It helps frame your shot, and then your eye is drawn to the lightest objects in the image. So I personally just love that mask. I use it with everything I do. It's rare that I don't use it. So it's just got it has a nice feel to me. It adds some mood. I think if I did this with Rick's, I'll do it and send it to you, and then you see what you think.
Okay. I can tell already, I just like those dark,
Okay,
wide open logos.
all right.
Just good.
That mask sucks.
I feel like I've got glaucoma sometimes.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute, you suck.
You know, I did see lens distortion in the very first scene. That's why I asked you about the
This shot,
no, the very first shot. What's the very first shot?
that one,
No, keep going. Clear back.
that was the first shot.
No, it's not.
That's the opening shot.
Okay, I'm wrong.
You don't see anything, or
No, I don't see it.
well, what I am doing is I'm shooting that portrait mode. That's that iPhone portrait mode. So it focuses on the front and then blows out the
Right.
background.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Okay. All right. That is it for today. We are meeting next week on the 13th. Todd will be hosting. And please get out and shoot some videos and stills and put them together. And we will see you again next week. Have a great week. Bye, everybody.